You got a vehicle that is a hard time starting. It'll try to start, and after numerous times, it finally starts. Airflow circuit low input. And here's a new airflow sensor for the Chevy. What it does is it measures how much air is flowing into the engine to match the fuel with the air that's coming in. And if the sensor goes bad, it can give the wrong amount of fuel, so the vehicle will be hard to start.
Do you know why your car is hesitating, stalling, and burning fuel like there's no tomorrow? Well, you're about to. In today's video, we'll break down the 11 most common symptoms pointing to a problem you didn't even know existed: your MAF sensor. Solve the mystery before it gets costly.
So today I'm going to show you how you can diagnose. Now, unfortunately, there's about a zillion things that can cause that. Anything from low fuel pressure to a problem in the computer to the car. Now, these airflow sensors are pretty sensitive. So before you plug it back in, first take off the negative battery terminal. That way you won't short anything off.
Number 1, rough idle. Picture this. You're sitting at a red light, and instead of a smooth, steady hum, your car starts shuddering like it's got stage fright. That annoying shaking isn't just a quirk. It's your engine's way of crying out for help. A rough idle happens when the engine struggles to maintain balance, and a faulty mass airflow sensor is often to blame. Here's why. The MAF sensor is like your car's airflow coach, measuring incoming air so the ECU can mix the right amount of fuel for combustion. But when it sends bad data, the air-fuel ratio gets thrown off, creating uneven combustion, especially at low speeds. And the consequences? Many drivers report that what starts as a minor inconvenience quickly snowballs into expensive repairs. The sooner you address rough idling, the better. And this problem becomes even more obvious when it's time to accelerate. Number 2, poor acceleration. You're approaching a busy intersection, ready to merge, but when you press the gas pedal, your car hesitates. That split-second delay might not just feel frustrating, it can be downright dangerous. Poor acceleration often points to a problem with the mass airflow sensor. When the sensor malfunctions, it feeds inaccurate data about airflow to the ECU. The result? The engine struggles to maintain the proper air-fuel mix, leaving it without the power needed to respond when you hit the gas. Drivers stuck with sluggish acceleration not only face safety risks, but also put additional strain on their car's components. Over time, this can lead to issues like increased wear on spark plugs and the catalytic converter. The good news? Simply addressing the MAF sensor can bring back the reliable, consistent acceleration you expect. But when ignored, this issue can escalate into engine stalls. Number 3, engine stalling. Picture this. You're crossing a busy intersection when, without warning, your engine cuts out. It's not only frustrating, it's dangerous, especially in high traffic areas. Engine stalling often happens because a failing MAF sensor sends incorrect airflow data to the ECU, leading to improper fuel delivery. The result? The engine can't keep running, especially while idling or decelerating, turning a simple drive into a risky situation. This issue is particularly common in older vehicles, as faulty EMAF sensors tend to wear out over time. Left unchecked, stalling creates a domino effect, potentially damaging expensive parts like the catalytic converter. A user on maxima.org described their car sputtering and quitting unpredictably, making every stoplight a hazard. Addressing the MAF sensor early doesn't just keep your car running, it prevents cascading failures that send repair costs skyrocketing. Up next, when the dashboard itself starts signaling for help. Number 4, the check engine light. That small glowing icon on your dashboard, the check engine light, isn't something to brush off casually. It's the first line of defense, often signaling trouble before you feel or hear any symptoms. Ignoring it could mean allowing a potentially minor issue, like a faulty MAF sensor, to snowball into severe engine damage. A failing MAF sensor might confuse the ECU, triggering diagnostic trouble codes like P0101, P0102, or P0103, all of which point directly to problems with the sensor circuit or airflow readings. Fortunately, tools like an OBD2 scanner make detecting these codes easier. With live data, you can even observe airflow rates, such as whether an engine's displacement matches expected readings in grams per second. Getting ahead of these warnings can save thousands in repairs, especially expensive components like a catalytic converter. And sometimes the signs don't just light up, they puff out. Number 5. Black smoke from exhaust. Thick black smoke pouring out of your exhaust isn't just embarrassing, it's a clear sign your engine is burning too much fuel. This happens when a malfunctioning mass airflow sensor miscalculates the air entering your engine. Without accurate readings reaching the ECU, the engine compensates by injecting extra fuel into the air-fuel mix, creating a rich condition. That excess fuel doesn't burn completely, escaping as black smoke through the exhaust system. This rich running not only damages your engine's efficiency, but can overwhelm the catalytic converter. Designed to regulate emissions within specific limits, the converter becomes overloaded and risks failure. Replacing it can cost upwards of $3,500, a major expense for something a simple sensor fix could have prevented. Left unchecked, black smoke can also cause your car to flunk emissions tests. Spotting it early means less damage, fewer repairs, and cleaner air overall. Number 6. Hard starting or no start. You turn the key, expecting that familiar rumble, and nothing. Or maybe the engine struggles, sputtering painfully to life. Either way, it's clear something's wrong. A bad MAF sensor is often the culprit, disrupting the air-fuel balance your engine needs to ignite properly. Think of it like trying to light a damp match, unpredictable and frustrating every time. What makes this issue worse? It's commonly misdiagnosed. Drivers often waste time and money swapping out unrelated parts like fuel pumps or throttle position sensors. The root cause, though, lies in the MAF sensor's inability to measure airflow accurately. This forces the engine's ECU to calculate the wrong amount of fuel. Resolving this issue can restore reliable starts and save unnecessary expenses. And if starting feels this unreliable, just wait. It only gets worse when you press the gas pedal. Number 7. Hesitation or jerking. During acceleration. Ever pressed the gas and felt your car hesitate or jerk forward unexpectedly? It's more than just an annoyance. This is a serious indicator of trouble. A failing mass airflow sensor throws off the air-fuel balance your engine needs, creating inconsistent power delivery. When that balance gets disrupted, your car struggles to translate your input into smooth acceleration. Imagine trying to merge onto a highway or overtake another vehicle while your car stutters. That hesitation isn't just inconvenient, it's unsafe. One driver shared how their car ran fine one moment, then lurched unpredictably during acceleration, leaving them worried about navigating traffic. The unpredictable nature of this issue makes it even riskier. The good news? Replacing or repairing the MAF sensor resolves this jerking and ensures reliable performance. But if left unchecked, this inefficient power delivery can drain fuel faster, hitting you where it hurts, your wallet. Number 8. Poor fuel economy. Lately, does it feel like you're visiting the gas station way too often? A faulty mass airflow sensor could be the culprit draining your tank and your wallet. When the MAF sensor starts failing, it sends inaccurate airflow data to the ECU, which throws off the air-fuel ratio. This often leads to a rich mixture where too much fuel is injected into the engine, resulting in wasted gas and fewer miles per gallon. Studies show that this inefficiency not only affects your finances but also has an environmental toll. A poorly calibrated air-fuel ratio increases harmful emissions, worsening your carbon footprint. And it doesn't stop there. Excessive fuel consumption can strain other engine components. Repairing or replacing the MAF sensor can restore fuel economy and save you from unexpected costs later. But this imbalance doesn't just hurt your gas tank. It also causes engine misfires. Number 9. Engine misfires.
These four, and we'll watch it. Now, there's hardly any misfires, except on cylinder number 6. It's picking up some, except for 6. 6 keeps going. 2's misfiring a little, but 6 misfires. The mass airflow sensor data is all over the place. It's idling, but it's up, it's down. 7, 4, I mean, it's all over the place.
Think of your engine as performing a rhythm, and suddenly it skips a beat. That's what an engine misfire feels like. Not just a struggle, but a clear sign something's wrong. A failing MAF sensor often causes these misfires by disrupting the precise air-fuel balance your engine depends on. When the mixture leans too rich or too lean, combustion inside the cylinders becomes incomplete, leading to jerks, vibrations, and a noticeable loss of power. The damage doesn't stop there. Incomplete combustion allows unburnt fuel to flow into the exhaust, overheating the catalytic converter. This critical component can fail prematurely, with replacement costs averaging over $3,500. Prolonged misfires may even result in cylinder damage, pushing repair costs beyond $4,000. The fix? A simple cleaning or replacement of the MAF sensor can restore smooth performance and protect your engine from worsening issues. Misfires can also wreak havoc on RPM stability. Number 10. Unstable RPMs. Your RPM gauge bounces up and down, and suddenly, your smooth drive feels unstable. That constant fluctuation is a clear sign your engine is struggling to maintain balance. When the MAF sensor feeds inaccurate airflow data to the ECU, the engine can't regulate the air-fuel mixture properly, causing these erratic RPM changes. It's like your car's constantly adjusting, but never finding its rhythm. Unstable RPMs do more than affect drivability. They can strain critical systems like the transmission and fuel pump, which rely on consistent engine output. One driver described rough RPMs at stoplights despite replacing other components, showing how commonly the MAF sensor is overlooked. Left unaddressed, these fluctuations can lead to more serious problems, including stalling and increased fuel consumption. Fixing the MAF sensor restores not only RPM stability, but also the overall smoothness of your drive. And if you think this is bad, wait until surging kicks in. Surging or bucking while driving. Imagine cruising along and, out of nowhere, your car suddenly surges forward or bucks like it's resisting control. It's more than uncomfortable. It's a potential hazard. This behavior happens when a failing MAF sensor feeds inaccurate airflow data to the ECU. Without proper measurements, the engine struggles to balance the air-fuel ratio, leading to uneven power delivery. Drivers often describe this as their car lurching unpredictably, especially during acceleration or while maintaining a steady speed. One moment you're coasting smoothly, the next you're jolted forward. This not only disrupts your drive, but also puts excessive strain on drivetrain components like the transmission and motor mounts, increasing wear over time. The solution? Replacing the faulty MAF sensor can restore the consistent, safe performance you need on the road, saving both time and money. Addressing this issue early prevents more costly damages ahead. A failing MAF sensor might seem like a small issue, but its impact can be massive. From misfires to engine stalling, neglecting it can trigger a chain reaction, damaging critical components like the O2 sensor and even the catalytic converter, which can cost over $3,500 to replace. Early detection, using tools like an OBD2 scanner, can make all the difference. Identifying problems at the source ensures smoother operation, saves on costly repairs, and protects your engine's lifespan. Take control of your car's health before minor issues spiral into major expenses. Stay proactive, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips.